Welcome back, folks, to SnowRunner. We are exploring the Smithville Dam. In the last episode, I opened up a couple of watchtowers, and I took my Chevy over here. So I will be going up this road to unlock this watchtower and unlock the Drummond Island map. And I have watchtowers over here. One there, one there. I have my other Chevy over here, ready to go that way. And before we go that way, I need to open up a bridge. So I have accepted the mission, and I took the Paystar back to Black River and picked up wood, because otherwise... Let's go over and look at this mission. So this is Smithville Bridge. Otherwise, I have to go way up here to get the wooden planks. And I have not opened up that area of the map yet. And in order to get up there, I will have to cross over this bridge. It's the easiest way to do it. So might as well go back, get the planks, come over here, and go ahead and do it that way. And since I was at it, I went ahead and brought a whole trailer load of wood. So we're going to get this up here, move it out of the way. I will take it back to the garage later. And we will come over here to this Chevy. And we're going to do some exploring. And when I say exploring, I mean basically for you, because I've already almost fully completed this map in the other playthrough that I did, and had to start it all over again. So I should know where everything is. Easy now. So you go down this way for the quarry, and to get to the tunnel leading out to the island lake. There is another path that I could take, going over to that area of the map to unlock the watchtower, and I don't care for that path because it's a rough path and there are a lot of different obstacles to overcome, and for me it's just easier to go this way. Now the truck, the Chevy, does not like this route because there is a lot of mud. And I'm pulling a trailer, so that's not going to help matters much. But I do have a route that I normally take through here, so it is not that bad. And I could have went down here and came across, but I want to come down here and go through the mud, because if I go through the mud I can come over here and I can unlock the tunnel. I can go to the tunnel and unlock the next map. So I'm going to try this route. I don't believe I've done this with a trailer. So we're going to see how the Chevy will do. And I know in my previous videos I've talked a lot about the Western Star. But you can take the Western Star when it's fully upgraded and drive through here and it doesn't even slow down. I've come through here with loads on and never had to let off the gas. Over that little rock there. And normally I would go on that side and come over, but I wanted to see if I could do it on this side. I would stay on the other side until I got over about right here and then cross over the mud to this side. And we've got an upgrade over here. So it's the Ray suspension, and it is for the Scout, the International Scout, if you want the Ray suspension. And the International Scout does surprisingly well through here when it is not loaded. If you're pulling a trailer, then the Scout does not like this way one bit. It's kind of like the Chevy. And I want to look around because I did watch a playthrough and guys were coming through here and they passed a house out here, and I've never seen a house out here. I don't know if I just haven't been paying attention or if it's something that is just on the PC version. Which is another reason why I wanted to go this way. And I don't see a house out here. I see the truck there. And yes, that is a truck that we can get. Oh, there's a house. Okay. I've always come this way, and I've never went that way, but there is a house out there. Interesting. I don't remember. Let's go ahead and back this trailer up. I can't remember for this truck if we have to pull it out of the mud, or all you have to do is get to it and recover it. But I do know I don't want to pull a trailer out this way. So let's go take a look. So will it let me change trucks? Yes, it will. And as I've said before, this truck is basically useless on these maps. It's just a little bit of extra money. Actually, it's a good bit of extra money. So with that, it will equip my other Chevy, the one that I found in the last episode. So I will have 3 of these, one for each map. So one of these times that I come over here, I am going to take a little trip over that house and take a closer look at it. Not going to do it on this trip because this is all about opening watchtowers and getting upgrades. And getting this fuel trailer over where I can use it. And now that I've come over this way, I kind of lost my path that I normally take. So we will just shoot straight ahead. I didn't even touch you. And that's what we're shooting for over there. And as I said, the Chevy can handle this fairly easily when it's not pulling a trailer. You got to remember 700 gallons of fuel, or 700 liters of fuel in here. So it's bound to slow it down a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and fuel it up because I believe, don't quote me on it, I'm going to have to try it at some point. Oh, 900 liters. But I might be able to. Hang on, might as well test it. So refuel. Can I fill up? Oh, I can't fill up the roof rack. Okay. So I can fill up the roof rack from this trailer. I cannot fill up the roof rack from the bigger trailers that I find on the map. So if I have the big fuel tanker, since I cannot hook up to it with this truck, all I can do is fill up the gas tank. I can't fill up the jerry cans. Can't even use a donkey dick to do it. And for those of you that were not in the military, I am not being gross and trying to make fun of anything. On these jerry cans, the spout that we put into it to use to pour the fuel out is actually called a donkey dick. Alright, so now is another big test. I'm kind of excited about this. There is a place up here that has a mysterious ghost animal. It's a white animal that if you're very careful you can see it, but it automatically disappears. I thought I was the only one seeing this, because I had not seen anybody else on YouTube post a picture of it until I watched Squirrel. Watched him the other, it was yesterday, watching one of his past videos, and they were doing co-op mode, and they came over here and they saw, there it is, right there. And it disappears. It's that quick. And it kind of reminds me of, when I first saw it, it reminded me of a St. Bernard, because I work with somebody that she has a St. Bernard, and she's got a white sticker on the back of her vehicle. But when attached trailer here. But when I was watching Squirrel, they actually took a picture of it and blew it up, put it on the screen. And it looks like some kind of white animal, maybe a wolf. So that's pretty cool. every time I've come through here, and I can go back and get this area out of view. So come back down here to the swampy area. I can turn around, I can come back, and it will be there again. And it doesn't matter if you stop, it doesn't matter if you drive forward. It will only be there for a few seconds and then disappear. So let's go take another look at it. And then I'll go for the watchtower. So this time I'll keep driving toward it. And it disappears again. And you can get down there and there's nothing there. And at first I thought it might be just some kind of rendering of maybe a fallen tree and you have the tree roots sticking up, but it's not. I haven't seen anything else like that on any of the Michigan maps. So if you have seen something like that, or you've seen the same thing, then let me know in the comments. If you've seen something like that somewhere else, let me know in the comments, so I can be looking for it. Yep. I knew that was going to happen. Which is why I normally use a lower gear. That way it doesn't jump around as much. So there is a mission to come up here and find a radio antenna, and there it is. And I haven't unlocked that mission, or I would go ahead and get it now. I'll go ahead and discover these two trailers. Go and accept this mission. So 2 trailers. The canvas covered one, that one is required for another mission. I will have to come up here and pull that trailer to the island lake to complete a mission. And the other trailer here on the right hand side of my truck, that's mine. It has steel on it, so I can do with it what I please. And it will also go to Island Lake when I do the power pole mission. I'll come up here and get those. Right now we're on hunt for a watchtower. And I must have missed one of my blue markers, one of my waypoints, so let's go ahead and take a look at the map and we will clear that waypoint out. Because I'm going to come over here, come down this way, and I think the easiest way to get that is over here, and then come down there. So if I'm not mistaken, this watchtower will also open up at least one upgrade. This is not an easy road for the International Scout. This road does a lot of tilting, and it just, for me, it tends to, I tend to flip over the Scout a lot, so you do need the autonomous witch if you come this way. So we need to go up there. I actually think I should have went the other way. I think that's what I did last time. Excuse me. Go back down here to a lower gear. But this is kind of interesting. See if I can make it through here. Don't. I knew you were going to tip. Oh no. I didn't put the winch back on here. That's not a good thing. So, I will eventually have to recover this vehicle. And luckily I have another one set up. And I'll have to recover that. And what I'll probably do is just come back down here. Or excuse me. I will come down here and then come up this way. And once we unlock this other map, or this other watchtower, if I have time, then I'll go ahead and recover that vehicle and go ahead and do that. So here's where we left off with this vehicle in the last episode. And I see they put the trash cans up. There is a mission to pull that trailer out, and it is a pain in the butt mission. But I do see an upgrade over here. So I want to go ahead and get this upgrade. So this will go with the White Western Star. So this is the first upgrade I need for that, and I need this upgrade to get the bigger tires to make it a much better vehicle. There's also, go ahead and accept it. There's also an upgrade over in here down this road. But we will get that on a return trip, because right now we're going to go up this monstrous mountain trail here. And when you bring a vehicle over here to do the mission to get that trailer, make sure your vehicle is half mountain goat. It's not as bad when you're doing co-op, because you can have somebody help you up here. But if you're doing it by yourself, it kind of gets a pain if you don't have the right vehicle. Okay, so let's go ahead and refuel. Wow, that wasn't all the way full. Okay. I must have used some of that fuel, not remembered it. And that's okay, because all I need to do is make it up this road. And once I get up here, there is a trailer store. And I can buy a trailer, refuel the truck, and then sell the trailer. And it doesn't cost me anything. Now I know this truck has the autonomous winch in it. And if you're not careful, then you will have to use that winch. And as I told you, you need to bring a truck over here to get that trailer that's half mountain goat. Don't bring one over here with highway tires on it and lowered suspension. You will not get very far. Shoot, you might not even be able to get down the mountain at all. So we're coming up here to the main road. So that is the camp down there. So we have a trail that splits off here and goes around. But what I'm interested in is this, and something that's down here. I don't think I've even been up that road. Yes, I have. There's a mission. So there's a house up here. There's a mission that you have to take something to that house. So here's the tunnel that leads to Drummond Island. So we'll go ahead and take a peek over there. And that is where I will find this beast, in Drummond Island. And it's one of those, you find it, you jump in it, it belongs to you. And I think it's a little far out of our reach with our gas right now. And if I'm not mistaken, it is down in here. Or it might be up in here. One of the two, since I don't have the map unlocked. It's kind of a little bit disorienting, but I think it's actually over in here. And this is the dock. So it looks like it's a small map, but the roads are very curvy. They're very nasty. And you have to be careful. So let's go back to Smithville Dam. Also, there are no, maybe a couple little hard roads, but it's mostly thick mud. So as soon as we get loaded in here, skip that scene. And we will go down here and take a look at this. So here's where you get a lot of supplies at. So if I want steel on this map, here's where I have to come to get steel. And we're actually going to, once I come over here, buy a trailer, refuel, sell the trailer. Then, actually I'm not going to sell the trailer. I'm just going to park it over here so I can get fuel when I need it. So fuel carrier. And you can knock that fence down. I'll go ahead and put this outside the fence. In my second playthrough, I actually knocked the fence down and I put the trailer on top of the fence. And then left the game, and when I come back, the fence had been re-erected and the trailer was laying on its side. let's go ahead and refuel. And refuel that first. Refuel the Chevy. Full tank of gas, ready to go. And that trailer's sitting there. So anytime I come up this way, I've got a little less than 900 liters. And I have never been down this road. I don't know where it goes, but I will check that out. And right now, I'm unlocking Watchtowers. Now, the first time I did this, I came down and I came up. Well, when I get there, I'll show you. I came up the road, which means the opposite direction that I'm heading now, and climbed over through trees and over little hills and everything, trying to get to that watchtower. Easy now. So I went up and around and climbed up all of this and almost flipped the truck like 20 times. And there's actually a road over here. So I haven't been down the road, so I'm going to try the road. Not much of a road, more like a path. But I want to see if it's easier. I don't think it is. No, that seems like a worse way. So I am going the other way. Maybe I got the roads mixed up. Okay, so for YouTube purposes, let's go ahead and advance it to daytime so you can see what's going on. So maybe this was the road. So I think I went further down there and came up. So let's try this. Yeah, this is the path going up. And it connects onto this road. Upgrade location discovered. New objectives. So let's look at that upgrade. So now you can see the road. So it's mostly paved leading up here, and it is windy, it is twisty, and it takes forever to get up here when you go down the road. So there are some places that you can cut up to cut out some of it, and some other places like here you can actually get up there, or you can get up here, but it takes longer to get up this route than it would just go around. But we can see a good bit of the map now, and you can see more of the quarry. And there is the next upgrade. So we're going to come down the road. I'm going to take this path, clear that out. Come down to here. Come up there. There. And then come over to the upgrade. Yep, I think that'll work. I thought it was going to roll down. Yeah, there's a much easier road. I think what I did was to get that, I may have come up here to get it instead of following the road on around. But I did not have the road opened up yet. I couldn't exactly see where that road was going. So a lot of rocks, a lot of obstacles. There's some places in this road where they really need to get some help up here to fix it. And then you have the bridge. Or what's left of a bridge. on we go to skip some of this. You can bring the bigger trucks up here. For me, when I'm in one of the big trucks, I find it just easier to just go ahead and take the road. So with that little shortcut, I basically didn't have to go down all of this. There is a trailer here, and I forgot what's on the trailer. And eventually I have to come back up here. Yeah, as I said, this map is a lot harder than Black River, a lot more challenging, and for me it just seems like it's a lot more fun. You have a lot of these little trails here to follow. This reminds me of home. Way up in the sticks in West Virginia. We have a lot of roads like this. And contrary to what people might think, in West Virginia we do have running water, we do have indoor toilets, and we do have paved roads. We're not as backwards as people think we are. Okay, so this is the freeway transmission. I have not tried that transmission. We'll look at that when we go to the garage next. I think I want to try it on one of the trucks, do a comparison. See which transmission is better. Because when you move to the SnowRunner transmission, if you look over in the bottom right, I'll put it in automatic, you go from 5 forward gears to 4 forward gears in auto. But you do get the low plus and you get the low minus instead of just the low. With the other one, the one we just picked up, you actually get a 5th gear. So we also have a high gear. I've found no reason to put it up into high gear. I do that, I just lose control and crash. Okay, so we're up here. So I think That is all of the watchtowers and upgrades on this side. I was thinking there might be one down here, but that might be another map. And I don't see a car sitting here anywhere. Because you can look at your maps, and if you want to study the map, before you pick up an upgrade, you can actually see an abandoned car. And we'll test that when we do the unlock the next watchtower. So right now I would just be burning gas. So I'm going to recover this. And then go back and recover the other one and get it fixed up. I was hoping jumping back into it might glitch it and have it flip back over, but it's not. Sometimes you can turn the tires and it'll move the truck and the truck will flip back over. But I am too far angled for that. So let's recover it. And I'm going to customize this and put the autonomous winch on it, which is what I forgot to do last time. And I think that's about all I can do to it, but what I can do, since I'm in here, is I've already got the bigger motor, but the suspension, I can do the suspension. And with that, I can do tires. So I have all the tires available to me now. And all of these 47s have the same rating: average on-road, excellent off-road, good in the mud. So I kind of like these. I like the way they just seem more grippier. So go ahead and put those on. And this truck is getting closer to rolling out. I still need the engageable all-wheel drive, which I think I can find on this map. I just need to go get it. So there is another path I can take to get over to where I was instead of going this way. And that will allow me to open up this watchtower. And I can either go down, come across here, which we haven't been down here yet, so I think that's the way I'll take. And I just come straight down here, make a right, and then make a left. Avoid that because it is nasty and deep. I'm going to recover because I'm going to try something. So we have the other gearbox. It's an advanced gearbox sporting many functional improvements over regular variants, such as higher gear count and top speed, and an added high gear at the cost of lower reliability. So I want to try it. It's free. Let's try it, see what it does. Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay, that gives me an extra gear, but it also takes away my low gears. I don't want that. I want the low gears. So we'll go back to the SnowRunner. And as I said, once you get up to speed, if I wanted to, I could move this up into higher gear. But that's what it does. I don't know why. So the high gear does not work well with this truck. I don't know if it's talking about a low range high gear that's higher than what I'm in now. But if you do it with the bigger trucks, it tends to stall them out. I'm going a little faster than what I normally do. But I want to see if I can keep it upright. And if I can't, I have the battery winch. Alright, not too bad. Oh no, let's go to high gear, see what it does. Seems to handle slower speeds better. That might be a high gear for manual. I don't know, I'm gonna have to experiment with it more. So when I actually do the preacher's trailer that's stuck down here, I'll have to bring the trailer up this way. I tried to do it once with the Scout, and the Scout just could not do it, even fully upgraded. The International Scout had a lot of issues, and ended up flipping them, and the trailer detached and rolled down to here facing the other way. And I went and got the Chevy, and it took me about 20 minutes. I was able to get the trailer turned around, get it hooked to the Chevy, and the Chevy pulled it right up out of there. But you will have to go through those trees. Right through there, and then stick to the close to the tree line as you can. There really are no easy paths to anywhere in this map unless you stick to that mountain road. You see right over there is the trailer. Every path to get someplace else, you can see the Watchtower up there. Every path to get someplace else, there is some road that is really rough to get through. Actually, I could go, I'll do that next. I could go around here because to get to the finding the tower, the missing radio tower, the starting point is right over here. And we've got to go that way anyway to get an upgrade. So let me get this Watchtower opened. Cattails for days. I'm doing other stuff on my laptop now. So I have to click a button. Trying to get some videos edited and exported so I can get them up on YouTube. I have 2 videos up now, and I was just working on the 3rd one, getting it exported. So the Watchtower is more to my... Actually should have stayed on the road. And thinking. And since the truck is backing down, I might as well do that. Come over and get back on the road and go back that way. And the tree limbs again. Tree limbs not want to let me pass, but I shall pass. See what I'm talking about? The roads are angled. So they get a lot more angled further up here. And like I said, the International Scout just does not like that. There's the Watchtower. So I think this will have 2 upgrades. Yes. 3 upgrades. Okay, find the antenna tower. That's one I was telling you about earlier. If I had it unlocked, I could have went ahead and completed that mission. And you got to go down here to start it, and then you go all the way over here. So there's the upgrade I was thinking about. So it's located there. I have another one on top of the mountain, and I have one over here. One of those is the engageable diff lock. I think it's this one for the Chevy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab this upgrade and then unlock this tower, swing back around this road, come down and get this one because that's a very fun road to drive down. Especially through here, it's almost all rocky areas. And then we'll get the vehicle back, and that should open up this entire map. We'll refit and refuel, and then we'll come over here and unlock. Actually, I might unlock this tower, and then come over here and unlock the island map. And then swing back around. So we'll do that in the next episode. If you liked this episode, leave a like. If you didn't, let me know why. Maybe it's something I can change. I am fairly new at this, so I'm trying to get better. So any help you have, would be appreciated. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.